Okay guys, today I told you I was going on the hunt for the dragon lair, and I've decided just to go to the mouth of the beast. I guess I should have recorded myself stumbling down there. So here we go. So I found myself actually, as I got up here, a well-worn path. So I'm not the only one looking for the dragon. But take a look up here. This goes uphill. I plan to go to the top of that, cross that ridge, go up as high up as I can to that, and walk along that ridge and see where it takes me. There's multiple little caves up here, like that one. You think that's where the baby dragons are? There's several here. But what I found most interesting is there's a wash here. And I looked down and I see all these black rocks. Should get out of it, but all them black rocks. They go all down, and there's a bunch over there. Oh, are we on top of a lava flow? Or are we just on top of black rocks? It doesn't really look like lava. But what would I know? It's really pretty. Can you see that? How it's got red streaks in it? And that's red and black. You know me and my rocks. There's another one of them prickly bushes. I don't know if I explained, well, I've explained it in other videos, but see how the bigger branch comes out? And then smaller branches come off of it. And off of each branch, then, you get these spikes. And they are very sharp. Well, the spikes grow out into another branch. And that's how this thing grows. Now, Hike With Me has told me the name of it, but y'all know me, I can't remember. Okay, let's head up to the beast. My plan was just to walk straight up. Even though we all know it's better to zigzag across a field. So I was going to head over there and then walk up the rocks up along that ridge. But in the meantime, I looked over and saw a prickly pear cactus plant. Let's walk over and look at it. This poor little thing's all dried out. Not very many spines on it either. You know, that's the only one that I've seen here. I know there've got to be more. But that's all I'm seeing. And just a little FYI, I almost told you guys, let's just say we went over here. Because this is steeper than it looks. And I'm slipping and sliding all over these rocks. But I hate to break a promise. Up to the dragon's mouth. But I'm not always the smartest star in the sky, or the brightest star in the sky, I guess what I should say. So I'm only this high. I don't know if you can, well, you really can't tell how steep it is. Yeah, yes, I should have stayed on that path, because now I can't get up. It's too high for me to get up here in his mouth. I'm going to look around and see if I can't somehow find a way of getting up in there. But I haven't gone very far. I have a lot bigger plans than just to stop here. I'll see where I end up. I sure do want to get up on those ridges though. Well guys, I made it to the chin. I kind of crawled up the side there, kind of went around the back side of his chin and crawled up there, and I got about 3 feet or maybe 2 feet away, and I just couldn't get up any higher. And another thing, next time I say let's go walk over there on this sideways hill, slip and sliding in the rocks, and look at this plant, would you all remind me, nah, we've seen cactus before, or use your camera and zoom in. Oh well, good exercise, right? Holy smokes, guys. Take a look at this. I made it to the top of one of the ridges. But look at, okay, that mountain. Look at the color variations in that. And then back behind up there, that's just looks like a big rock mountain. And look how rugged it is off in the distance. The only thing spoiling this view is all the traffic and the high wires. Craggy Wash is literally just a mile off the road, if even that far. You take a rough road to get up in here. I'm back behind the dragon now. And, ooh, you can see a spine arched way up there. And there's one cholla cactus up here. I really haven't seen that many cactus up here like I thought I would, which is okay with me, but they're so interesting to see. Can you believe how rugged that is? Think about it. When the pioneers come across here in covered wagon, oh my. First of all, I hope they didn't do it in the summer. But we always thought when they got to the Rocky Mountains that they wanted to turn around and go back. I guess they came this far, they ought to just keep on going. Another thing I noticed when I got up to the crest of this is how green the grass looks out there. I don't know if you can tell it from here, but it's just like, I don't really want to call it grass, but it is kind of a green look to it. I was thinking somebody said they had a little bit of rain, and I've heard when it rains, everything blooms and comes to life. Okay, all those campers down there, that's where I came from. And that big, tall, sheer rock straight across, that's what I climbed up. Of course, I didn't get up to the top of that big, sheer cliff thing there. You can get to it from back behind and the side. This morning there were 3 people up there. I wish I was one of them. But I'm doing the best I can all by myself out here. I had a couple people said they would walk with me, but they had to go to town, and I think we've told you, I think it's only like a mile or 2 to town. So the only thing I don't like about that is we go to town, or Max and I have gone to town every day. I don't know why. You know, it must be a really harsh environment because, of course, I've lost it. But I found another prickly pear cactus. And it is just all dried up and shriveled up to nothing. And remember the agreement we had? I'm not walking down a steep hill to show you plants again. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's right in the middle of my shaky camera. But very few cactus here. Interesting, huh? Wow. Today's evidence is even more exciting than yesterday's because yesterday's looked pretty old. This looks pretty new. Those are not green rocks in there, guys. You can tell that some burros have been through here. I'm going to take my time sneaking around the side here. I'm going to see what I can do, go around there. I wish I could make it to the ridge from the backside, but I'm not so sure I can. Dadgummit. Take a look at that little fuzzy wuzzy. Wonder what that is. There's several of them scattered along here. Huh. I'm working my way up to the dragon's neck. Or actually, I'm almost to his back. This might be his back. I'm working my way up this hill here. And y'all know what a klutz I am. So I'm kind of tripping over all these rocks, but yeah. At least I can say, guys, I made it to the dragon's back. But I can't get up on the higher part of his back, doggone it. I got up here. I thought maybe I could do it, but it goes straight up. And I'm going to say, I am terrible at this, but maybe 50, 60 feet. It goes straight up. I was going to try climbing on them boulders to see if I could get up there, but it's getting late. Knowing me, I'd be stuck up there all night, so I'm going to try to descend down the backside again. There's another one of those fuzzy wuzzies growing out of this black boulder. Give you an idea, this one's really tiny. That's a pretty good sized boulder. But I am not touching that thing. I don't know if it's stickery or if it's truly as fuzzy as it looks. So I'm going to start descending back down. Here's another one of these dead cactus I showed you when we were in Quartzsite. I just love the way all the little holes that are in it. But if you look real close, I wonder if that's a dead cholla. Sure looks like it. This one doesn't have the great big jumping balls like on the teddy bear or jumping cactus, but that's sure what it looks like. But isn't the wood beautiful? Look at all those holes. That is so pretty. Now back home we have some kind of cactus. We don't have cholla. But it does have, when it dies, the wood looks like that. But it continues to have cactus spines in it and stickers, so you got to be really careful. This one doesn't appear to have those. Look at that. When I first walked up on this, and I'm walking in black and red rocks basically, I saw all this white rock around it, and I saw that, you know, kind of sticking up like that. I thought, oh, it's a dead tree with white ashes all around it. And then, of course, I got closer, remembered I'm in the desert, got closer, and it's a rock. Now, another one of those mysterious things that just intrigue me so. But as you can see, it's black rock all the way around. There's a bunch of red rock back there. And the hills have brown and red. But then all of a sudden, here's this white. Cool, huh? Well, good morning. As you can see, the Craggy Wash Dragon has awakened, but will soon disappear into the hills and be harder to see. Yesterday it was pointed out to me that as I was able to see his head, there goes his back. You can see some of the spines along his back. And I'm having a hard time opening the door. That tip up there is his tail. I heard they went looking for his lair again yesterday, but were unable to find it, so maybe today we'll venture out and continue looking.